Welcome to the encore of activated training. I'm super excited to be here with all of you, and I just want to give everyone a second to hop on and join me. How are you guys doing today? How is your Sunday? How has your day been? What's going on in your life? Facebook has this new, I don't know, it's like a new way to live stream. It's my first time doing it this way. So I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So if whoever's joining live could post in the comments and just let me know, I can hear you, Sarah. That would be really wonderful. All right, we're saging this place up and we are going to dive in. I know some of you are here because you are awaiting very exciting news around the winner of the Empath Entrepreneur Scholarship. And I will be announcing that in today's Encore training. So stay tuned, buckle up. And this is a whole nother training. I don't think it'll take too long, but I'm super excited to be just sharing a little extra value with all of you. All right, so let's dive in. I want you to do something today. And that thing is to look at, and if you're watching me on your phone, you're probably gonna have to do this later. But if you have like multiple browsers on your computer or something like that, you can do it right now. I want you to look at your Facebook memories from whatever shows up 1 year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 9 years ago. And I want you to realize that while, of course, we all have these very different, probably sort of complicated relationships with social media, that Facebook in some ways is a digital portal into our growth. And if you go back and look at what those memories were that are showing up on this day, April 19th, 2020, but 3, 5, 9, 10 years ago, however long you've been on Facebook, you can probably literally see your transformation over time. And I did this today, and I want to share with you a couple insights into what I was like 10, 11 years ago. So 11 years ago, Sarah Small put a status up at 11:15 a.m. and said, "Is Sarah Small is still sick and has tons to do." And no one liked my post. And one person commented on my post, and it was a guy I had slept with. And he said, "Feel better. How have you been? I haven't talked to you in ages." 10 years ago, I wrote at 11:14 p.m. on this day, "Sarah Small needs more sleep." One person liked it, also a guy I had slept with, and one person commented on it, a different guy I had slept with. So hopefully you're not judging the shit out of me right now. But my point is 10 to 11 years ago, the energy of my post and what I was sharing on this digital platform was fucking complaining. I was complaining and just talking about how I had so much to do and I was sick and I needed more sleep. And why did no one like my shit? Because I was just complaining. And it's crazy to then see how that was 11 years ago. So I was 21 years old, I believe, and just how much has shifted over time. 9 years ago, I started to get out of the complaining victim mentality a little bit, and I posted a picture of my dog in the middle of my clean laundry. She was like all curled up, and I said, "We're playing Where's Bella?" And then let's see, 2 years ago, I posted, no, I was tagged in a post, but it was somebody sharing my podcast episode with one of my friends. So I'm doing a giveaway with right now. And her name's Carly Sweet. We're doing a giveaway on Instagram for both of our workbooks. And then last year on this day, I wrote a post that I think is going to resonate with all of you very much. I said, "Today I heard a woman on a call with dozens of other female entrepreneurs. She said, quote, she has a real job. Ooh, snap. Trigger alert. I felt my body cringe. All the old shit I used to tell myself came up to the surface. I was reminded that I, too, used to think that running my own six-figure business was a big, hairy dream that would probably never actually happen. And if I was, quote, responsible, I should always have at least some sort of side gig to help pay the bills. For a while, I did. I worked a yoga retail job for about 6 months that paid me way less than what I was worth and took time away from building my business. I applied to and accepted the job out of fear. I'm grateful for the money that it brought in, but what I eventually learned was that you get to choose what you're an energetic match for. You get to choose what you're worth. You get to decide what you believe is possible for you. At the time, I was afraid of my big dreams and I settled for safety and comfort while I worked through all of my limiting beliefs. I'm not saying that was a bad decision. It was simply what I thought I was capable at the time. Now, I know that this is a job. Running my own business is a real job, and managing a six-figure business is not a dream. It's my new reality. Today, I was reminded of the other path I could have taken at the fork in the road, which would have kept me with one foot in and one foot out of stepping into what I was truly worthy and capable of. It was when I finally dropped the comfort blanket and believed that I could make my big, crazy dreams a reality that I started to see exponential success. The difference between a side hustle or a passion project and a six-figure booming brand is that you go all in despite the massive fear. Ready to drop the old stories and rise into your power? Apply to my one-on-one holistic business coaching program. And there was a picture of me holding some oracle cards. That was 1 year ago today. And it's so much fun to see the growth over time compared to 11 years ago when I was saying, poor me, I'm sick and I have a shit ton to do, to last year where I was obviously promoting something, but sharing straight from my soul. And I want you guys to consider, and I'd actually love for you to also share, if you screenshot what your like one of your favorite memories on this day, however many years ago, I want you to share it in the comments. I think that'd be really fun. And then along with that screenshot, share what you think about that old post and how much you have transformed. So as I was saying, it's like this digital portal, and I can literally see on this day, and I'm sure I could do it tomorrow and the next day and the next day, and also see my transformation over time. So now I want you to imagine if you were to take the leap and you were to join Empath Entrepreneur Academy today, and you posted on your timeline and in whatever way your words you wanted to share, something like, I just did something big, I can't wait to share and tell you all about it, or I stepped out of my comfort zone today, or so on and so forth. I enrolled in EEA. And I want you to get into then the energy of April 19th, 2021, a year from now. Get into the energy of April 19th, 2021. And you could, on that day, 1 year from now, look at a year ago, right here in this moment, and you could go, wow, I am so glad I did that. My life is so different now that I said yes. I'm working for myself. I'm setting my own hours. I have more free time. I'm highly compensated for my work. I get to share what lights me up. I no longer have this fear of shining my light. It is gone. I know my purpose. I have clarity in my message. I have more flow in my life. I protect my energy and have strong boundaries. I know how valuable I am. I inspire people on a regular basis. I'm doing my part to help the planet. I'm doing amazing things with my abundance. I feel fucking freedom. Life changes really, really fast when you allow it to. When you are open to receive the transformation. When you are open to receive the transformation. Today is 6 months to the day that and Facebook doesn't do 6-month memories, but happens to be 6 months to the day that my brother Joe died. You guys, I could have never guessed that October 19th, 2019 would be the day that he died. And when I post about him today or talk like I am about him on today's live, I may go in next year, I'll look back on this live stream or a post I may write later today and go, wow, grief has taken me in crazy directions. And look where I am now, a year and a half later. There's a difference between riding the waves of life and choosing the stream that you're going to flow down. The first says, all right, universe, show me what you got. The second says, here are my deepest, truest desires, and I release control on how I will get there or what bumps or waves or waterfalls I may encounter along the way. I am open and ready and willing to receive my highest desires. Receiving, my friends, is equally as noble as giving. And I know that's hard for a lot of empaths to even just receive the truth of that. But we are genetically wired to give. Scientific studies show that when we give, the brain releases the pleasure hormone dopamine. So we strive to give. But to what extent do we allow ourselves to receive in our life? Receive transformation, receive this container of support, receive compliments. I want you to think of and reframe receiving as nutrients for your soul. So now let me know in the comments, what weird feelings do you have around receiving? Are you that person who gets weird when someone compliments you or offers you something for free or even like holds a door open for you? How do you respond to receiving in your life? So again, you can receive a compliment, you can receive a hug, you can receive a freaking nickel on the street. I want you to consider some of the ways that you can receive in your life and becoming more aware of that receiving energy. This is really something for us as empaths to hone in on. And then consider, how am I, not just what am I receiving, but how does it feel when I'm currently receiving things in my life? How does that feel currently? And where in your life would you like to receive more? Where would you love to receive more? Even if it's as simple as some physical touch in the world right now. Where would you like to receive more? And if you were to receive more, what would that mean for you? What would the result of that opening your energy body up to receive more actually be? Some ways to receive in your life also include financial abundance, money, from the penny on the street to the $1,000 client and everything in between. You can receive clients, people into your space and your container. You can receive love. You can receive something you win, like a free trip or a giveaway or a scholarship, like on today's call. You can receive something that, like a bonus or a freebie that somebody's just sharing with you, like this training today and all other 6 trainings that I've given away for free this week. Insane. You can receive food that has been cooked for you by somebody else in your home right now. Maybe it's just somebody else if you're not in complete quarantine and isolation by yourself. Maybe your partner or even your child helps you cook food. Yeah, that's a way to receive. You can receive help, whether that's help putting the sheets on the bed, or help with the laundry, or help mowing the lawn around the house. But anywhere in your life, you can receive help. You can receive someone opening the door for you. You can receive kindness. You can receive those compliments. You can receive gifts from somebody. I gave my husband's cousin lives in our neighborhood, and they biked by yesterday, and so we like maintained our social distancing. But I was like, I have a Christmas gift for you guys I haven't given you yet. So I ran inside and I gave a gift. So she was able to receive a gift. You can receive flowers. You can just receive eye contact. You can receive love. So I'm sharing all these examples of ways to receive because we often disconnect to receiving, and we focus so fucking much on giving in our life, because it does give us a dopamine rush, because we are energetically, not, well, unenergetically, but also genetically wired to give. To give, to give, to give, to give. Even when there's nothing left inside of us, we are wired to give. And if receiving does feel really hard for you, then there's probably something deeper also going on. And there's a whole art of receiving mini training that is normally a paid training inside of the Empath Entrepreneur Academy, if you want to go deeper into this, because there's probably something deeper happening. So how do you, share in the comments now, how do you respond to those compliments? Let's just use compliments as an example. Oh my gosh, you look so beautiful today. Your eyes are fucking amazing. Oh my God, you're glowing. It doesn't have to be about your physical appearance. Oh my gosh, you are so inspiring. Your wisdom, your energy just lights me up. I want to be around your energy. You are so magical and magnetic. I love the crap out of you. The content you put into the world is amazing. Girl, you're on fire. You are amazing. You have so much to share with the world. I love when you tell your stories or you share your inspiration. What if I was saying all of that to you right now? Would you doubt yourself? What internal dialogue would come up? Do you have any stories around receiving? We're supposed to give more than we're supposed to or allowed to receive. It always has to be more on that side of the scale. Do you have stories around, I'm not allowed to feel good when other people compliment me because I don't feel good inside, so I can't receive that as truth. I don't believe that. Do you have any stories around receiving? Or has anyone ever told you you're greedy or you're selfish? That you're not supposed to take more than you need. There needs to be enough for everybody, which is just old paradigm shit. There's plenty for everyone. It just needs to be dispersed. Plus, there's unlimited abundance available. What have you been told? Especially think about adults and parents, just older people in your life when you were a child, and how even they and their relationship with receiving in their life, what did that look like? Did your mom also push away compliments? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, that's not me. Did she get uncomfortable? Did she turn red when somebody gave her a gift? Was she awkward when she opened gifts? What did that look like for you? Did maybe you receive something in your life and it was like a bad experience that maybe tarnished that a little bit? Or did adults say, no, you're not allowed to have that? As a woman, you're not supposed to be more successful than a man. Or you're too young for a 6-figure business. At an old job, I was told that I was making good money for my age. That's a crock of shit, right? What? For my age? What does that even fucking mean? I can receive as much as I want to receive, regardless of what age I am. So here's the truth. You can't give 100% of the time. You have to be able to receive. Think of it like food or water. We must receive these things in order to survive. And it's all just this economy and circulation of energy. Give, receive, give, receive, give, receive. And sure, the scales are not always going to be 50-50, 100% even, because when we are full on in receiving mode, we're maybe like 5% in giving mode or 0% in giving mode in that exact moment. But generally, they can even themselves out. Give, receive, give, receive, give, 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 receive, receive, give, receive, 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 receive. Like, it's not going to be perfect. Balance is fucking bullshit. There's never going to be a complete even scale in anywhere in our life. And if you see self-development teachers, spiritual mentors telling you, you need to strive for balance, then that's bullshit as well. I just don't align with that personally. I think that perfect balance is bullshit. And it then makes us set these expectations of like perfection that are super, super, super high standards for ourselves. When the reality is we're all human beings and it's never going to be perfectly balanced. And so if we can instead not just ride the waves, but pick the stream that we're going to flow down. And then once we know what our desire is, as we're floating, allow the how to be released, the control to be released within that stream, within that path. We give ourselves grace. We give ourselves ease and flow, and we can receive more in that state. All right. Okay. Are you guys ready? I want you to consider what your soul wants to receive today. And I want you to breathe that in unapologetically. There was no freaking reason in the first place to ever be apologetic about what you want in your life. And I have a special gift where one of you is going to receive something really wonderful today. So those of you who did really commit to showing up and activating yourself the past week in all of these trainings were entered into win a free scholarship to the Empath Entrepreneur Academy. This is a $997 value. Fucking insane. But it's happening. Because there's give and there's receive. There's give. This is even happening right now in this exact moment of my life and my business. I am giving somebody the opportunity to join a $1,000 program. And I'm also receiving 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 women inside the program as an energetic exchange. It's going to balance itself out. There is the law of karma. And the 12 universal laws of the universe, there's the law of karma. There's cause and there's effect. And if we just lean into that and we trust that, we release a lot of unnecessary stress. Okay. All right. I hope you're on. Hope all of you who have entered the scholarship are on. So I have a list of names in front of me, and I'm simply going to pull up the random number generator. It's just random.org, and you put in numbers and then you say pick a number, generate a number, and it gives you a number. All right. Divine universe. Please allow in the woman who most needs this in her life, who's going to get the most value out of this program, who is ready to activate and show up as her highest, most true self. All right, number 3. Who is number 3? Jennifer Motero. Oh, I'm probably saying your name wrong. Jennifer Motero. Jennifer, you are the winner, and you, my friend, have a seat inside the Empath Entrepreneur Academy. I will be in touch with you via DM, or you can shoot me a DM if you want, and we'll get everything set up. I'll just need your email address and I'll put you on the list. And we're getting started this week inside of the Academy. Congratulations. And thank you so much, everyone who has participated the last 7 days or so, and really just showing up big. And those of you who were not drawn, I want to remind you that this doesn't mean that this is like over for you. You still have the opportunity. There's really flexible 4-month payment plans to be inside of this experience and to say yes anyway, and to be like, you know what? My heart was really, really excited about that. My heart desires that. And I'm no longer going to downplay my desires. And instead, I'm going to own that I want that. And I can receive that in my life. And I'm going to get rid of all this bullshit talk on why I can't and choose to receive this for myself. I just put the 12-week schedule for the Academy up this morning, and there's so much inside, everyone. There's so much inside. I want you to, yay, you guys are celebrating in the comments. I'm excited to have you inside, Jennifer. I want you to think of this as you guys have been at the airport, right? So the moving walkways, think of the moving walkways at the airport, and you see everyone else like lugging, I don't know, their overpacked backpack plus their carry-on, and they're trying to, get as much onto the carry-on of the plane because they don't want to check a bag. Anyways, they're just lugging a bunch of stuff and they have all this weight. And you're on the moving walkway and you're just floating by. You're just like kind of pageant girl, like, I don't really know anything about pageants, but you're just like, I'm floating. I feel so supported. This moving walkway is just channeling me forward, taking me. I'm so held. I'm so encouraged. And my coach sees me in my highest potential. I see the finish line. All I got to do is step onto this walkway. I don't need to carry all that stuff like all those people. And that person that's on the walkway can also, both people, the person who's carrying all the heavy bags and the person who's on the moving walkway, just gracefully floating by, they're both going to get to the end of the 2-mile long terminal. Like, they both are capable of getting there. The person can walk with the heavy baggage, or the person can float on by in the moving walkway. But the person with all that heavy baggage is going to get there way after you. And if you're on this moving walkway, you're going to get to your departing gate with time to celebrate versus having to jump right into the next thing or jump onto the plane. And your legs aren't going to be tired and your back won't hurt and you're not going to be burnt out because you allowed yourself to receive a spot on that moving walkway. Maybe you walked up and you're like, ooh, I've never seen one of those before. That's kind of scary. It's new. It's different. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Like, that's a scary investment to step onto that moving walkway. But once you got on, you're like, this is the best thing ever. Who invented this? There's ease and there's grace here. And you said, you know what? I do deserve to rest my legs. I do deserve that spot inside the Academy. Gosh, that sounds nice. And so you're going to step on and you're going to get there to your finish line, your goal, way faster. And you're not going to burn out along the way. But only you can make that decision, my love. Only you. It's not for me to make. It's not for anybody else to make in your life. It's for you to make. So I want you to consider, what is that decision that you are going to make? Releasing all fear, all perceived rules or laws of the world. What do you want? What do you desire? What would you like to receive more of in your life? The cart closes tomorrow night. Again, there's very flexible payment plans. I wanted to make this a very easy yes for those of you who during this time are really looking to realign your energy in a way that serves you. And I hope to see you. I hope to see you inside, along with all of the amazing women who have already said yes. The Facebook group is open. We've been chatting the last just a couple of days. And this week, things really kick off and launch and get started. Like I said, I put the content schedule out today, and I cannot wait. If you have any questions, please let me know. Jennifer, I'll be in touch with you. Congratulations, and thank you all for tuning in to the entire Activated series. Love you.